Hello, hello, friends. Today we're going to be talking about what does it mean to expect success as an entrepreneur. If you feel like you get stuck in your head a lot, overthinking, overanalyzing, or maybe you have these successful moments and you've actually accomplished a lot, but you don't celebrate those moments and you just always feel like, I need to do more, I need to do more. This conversation is going to be really imperative for you. So, hello and welcome. My name is Jennifer Lyle, and I'm an intuitive business mentor. I blend intuition and business strategy, and I help visionary, overthinking, high achieving entrepreneurs. I help them with getting really clear on what it is that they really want in their business, as well as how to create a strategy to get it and then become the leader that they need to be to actually achieve it and expecting success. So, what does it mean to expect success? For me, expecting success is about focusing more on things happening rather than your failure. It's so easy to get caught up with worry these days. It's so easy to get caught up in that overthinking pattern of overanalyzing and wanting to know 100% for sure that something is going to work. And then when you don't have the guarantee, you allow your thoughts to go into, oh, it's probably not going to happen. But however much time and effort it takes to focus on, it's probably not going to happen, it just takes the same amount of effort to just focus on, well, maybe it will happen. So, expecting success is not like being obsessed with a money goal. Um, Especially not to the point where you feel stressed out and it's restricting your energy. Because when you're stressed out, then that's when you get stuck in your head and you get stuck in the overthinking, and it's a downward spiral that takes you off course from achieving your success. Our journeys to our goal, our big vision, it's the whole point. It's not the end result really that we're here for. That's like the cherry on top. It's the journey of who we become in the process. Money is sometimes part of the success, but success comes in so many different shapes and sizes. It can be a number of lives that you impact, or a number of books that are that are sold, or like there's so many different ways of measuring success. Maybe you're eating well. Maybe you have found this harmony between your business and your personal life. Maybe you're finding more time to connect in with friends while still running a phenomenal business. Maybe you're taking Fridays off. Like, success is more that feeling. It's a state of being. And so if you think about, how do you feel once you've achieved that goal? To me, that's what success is. Spending more and more time in that way of being, in that level of leadership. Maybe it's joyful. Maybe it's expansive. Maybe it's on fire. Think about, what is that feeling for you? I'd love to see in the comments. And if you're catching us live, do a hashtag live. And if you're catching the replay, I'd appreciate it if you did a hashtag replay. That will help others with hearing this important conversation. So once you get clear on what that feeling is, then it becomes a manner of cultivating that state within you. Your emotions, your energy, your thinking, your connection to whatever higher power it is, or just faith that things are going to work out, you focus that on joyful, the expansiveness, whatever that feeling of success is for you. And then you take action from that state. Now, I'm going to be transparent. I don't think that it's possible to be in that state 51% of the time. It's not realistic, because we have to have the opposites in order to appreciate the highs with the lows, that whole yin and yang symbol. But if you can aim for 51%, 51% on that expectation of success, 51% on that feeling of joyfulness, 51% on being in that thriving state. That is what transforms your world and the results that you experience. You're guiding your mental faculties in a different way. You are then telling your mental faculties to search for evidence of that success of what it is that you're looking for, the feeling, the end result, finding the answers that get you there. Our brains are trained for success. So it's a matter of how do you rein in your thoughts and consciously focus them rather than letting them run on default, running on the habitual way, running in the habitual way that they normally have for however many decades you've been thinking this way. How do you focus it on a different way of being? Because as you're going through this, it feels a lot like when you're going to the grocery store or any kind of store and you have that shopping cart with a wobbly wheel and it's pulling to the left and you want to keep driving it straight. That's what it feels like to rein in your thoughts. I've had my clients say to me, I'm overthinking it. I know that I'm in my head too much. Another client saying, I know that I'm successful. Like logically, I've accomplished this, 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 and this, and yet I'm not feeling it. And another component that comes in is in what psychologists call there's this like emotional set point, and it's about how happy you can allow yourself to be based on how you were brought up, the surroundings of, how happy you're allowed to be. And then anytime you get to be above that, you do some sort of self-sabotaging pattern to bring you back into that comfort zone of the emotional frequency, the emotional range that you are used to. So that success of what you're thinking and desiring could be just beyond that range. And so what you gradually do then in this process of learning how to expect success is expand your capacity for that success. Expand your emotional awareness. Expand the way you're thinking of what's possible in your business. And consciously bringing your thoughts back to, well, no, 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 I'm not going to focus on that unfolding. I want to focus on this unfolding and holding that vision. Because when you're trying to push that wobbly shopping cart and it's wobbling and you want to keep it going straight, that you have to build your core strength. And you have to do the same thing in order to expect success in your business. It takes effort, lots of effort. And as you implement different practices to help you stay on track and cultivate that inner feeling, that joyfulness, the expansiveness, whatever it is that success means to you, it gets easier and easier, and success becomes more predictable. And this is what expecting success means to me, about cultivating that inner leadership while taking the inspired, bold action and just staying focused on that desired result. One of my clients has a successful real estate brokerage and she's leading her team, and it has, there's real estate goes up and down. And it takes a lot of effort to keep your head out of the chatter of what's going on in the economy, the chatter of what's going on with the bank rates, the chatter of all of that, and still hold your focus on it. It's like, it doesn't matter what's going on out there. What are we going to intentionally create as a team? How are we going to serve our clients in the highest way possible? Maybe it's saying to some people, you know what, now is not the right time for you, but maybe let's look at this in however many weeks. Let's look at this in whatever scenario that is of highest service for them. And that might not reflect the dollar bills, dollars on the table, but there's this inner level of fulfillment that shows up, knowing that you're doing the right thing, knowing that you're being there and of the highest service. Like that fulfillment trumps it all. So another client of mine, uh, she was in my Expect Success Collective, and she's has a physiotherapy clinic and has a unique modality that she's stepping into. And at the beginning of our time together, she was feeling passion, this pull of, this is the vision that I want to create. This is what I want to talk about. I don't know how to be it. I don't know how to be it, do it, how to bring it to life, how to be the leader that does this. And it created anxiety knowing that there's this big vision, but she's not there yet. How, right? That's the words that get plagued in our head is the how. But when we can change the way that we think, change how we're showing up in the day, identify those self-sabotaging patterns and bring the focus back onto the joy, the success, what it is we're creating. That's how she was able to create her biggest year yet. And she's built massive momentum in her business. And it doesn't have to be like just bigger organizations, like solopreneurs can also embrace this approach as well. Another client of mine, she's a spiritual leader and she was focused on smaller programs and just single sessions. And she just transformed her thinking into, you know what, I want to do deeper work with people. I want to go and bring bigger transformations. And so she just shared new offers, new packages. People just didn't blink twice. Like, yeah, oh my gosh, that feels good. That's what I'm looking for. And all of this time, she was so focused on the worry, will people buy? How am I going to get people in? And then instead it was, here's what I want to do. Here's the transformation I want to bring. Here's the success I want to create for my clients. And then she got the yeses and yeses and yeses. And it builds the predictable income, the success that she's looking for. Now, I'm going to be completely honest and say that rising up with others who are also just as ambitious as you are and who are also focused on success is way easier. And that's why I've created the Expect Success Collective as a specific container for ambitious visionary entrepreneurs to hone their leadership skills and their business skills. So you are not going through this alone. There's accountability, there's training, there's stuff around your energy, your mindset, practical business tips as well from various leaders in the community around money, around finances, around marketing, speaking, branding. Like there's all sorts of different components, sales, to help you be the best leader that you can be and grow your business. This 6-month container is opening soon. If this sounds like a circle that you would like to spend time in, send me a direct message and I'd be happy to share more. So let's wrap up with what's shifted for you in this conversation around your perception of success. What else is possible? Do you see how expecting success can be done, can be accomplished, what it means for you in your world, and how you could start to bring it to life? I'd love to hear in the comments. Thanks so much for watching and have a magical day.